Okay, this is what we're working with. 4-foot Brom hanging light, 5,000 looms, weighs 1.75 pounds. The reason I'm going with this light over the Walmart light is just because this has got the frosted piece here. But the other reason, I can just get this off of here and show you. Is this right here. I don't know if you can see it, there's a hole right there. And this can twist. But I made the bungee cord. I didn't make the bungee cord. I got a broken bungee cord, put a hole through it, put a piece of baling wire through here, bent it straight up, slipped the whole thing over, bent the wire over. Now I twisted this to where it was going sideways, but it doesn't matter. Bent the wire over and bring it over here. I will modify what I've already built and going to show you to shorten up the straps. But right now I just twist a knot in them. It's no big deal. I can leave it the way it is, and that way if I ever run across something that's got a really wide hood on it, I can use it on it. But I'm just showing you what you need. You will have to shorten up the chain here, turn it off and on. You don't need any of this. And that's all there is to it. This job took me almost like 10-15 minutes of wrapping up parts and making holes in the bungee cords. That was probably the hardest thing I did. But I bought a few of these. These are Harbor Freight. Walmart's have 2 holes in the top and then a little metal hook, which you could do the same thing with it. If that hook is strong enough not to bend back open. I'm not sure. But 5,000 looms really lights things up. Okay, that's the first part. Second part coming up. Okay, so I'm out in the shop, I'm messing around. I want to do some work on the engine. I want one of the lights to string across the hood. From here to there. Harbor Freight sells them, several other places sell them, and they want a bunch for them. So, I had bought 5,000 loom bulbs. This is Harbor Freight brand. These work because of this right here, or I should say these work for me because that pin has a hole drilled in it. Instead of the ones like you buy at Walmart where they just have 2 holes in the top here, which would work just as well, but this just made it easier. I used a bungee strap, which these are long, but they work perfect. I put a wire through that. See if it focuses on it. Through that screw-in pin. Pull the wire through the bungee strap after I put a hole through it. course, and then just rolled it over. I did that on both ends. As you can see, and both ends I have knots tied in the ends. Now, I've also took a little piece of rubber, or in this case plastic, put it over the end, left a little extra, just so that it doesn't scratch the hood up. Sorry for that, but it goes very simply. Sorry, you can't get a very good angle of that when the light glare behind you. Just hooks on the hood. Come over to this side. We do the same thing again. Sorry, you can't see it very well. And we plug it in. Pull a little chain, and voila, you have a lit engine bay. This is about as simple as you get and as cheap as you get. That light was $16. I just went to Walmart and they have almost the identical light, but instead of a single, which you can't hardly see, but there, the single element there, theirs is a dual. It has 2 rows, and the plastic is clear instead of being diffused like this one is. I quite like it. Don't have to fight with a drop light anymore. This throws light from the left side to the right side to the front to the back, everywhere. Totally eliminating a whole bunch of problems at a fraction of the cost of buying one of those from Harbor Freight or any place else that sells those long lights. Only modification I have to make is to shorten up these straps and to shorten up this chain right here, which means I'm just going to take that part right there where that little connector is. That's your off and on. You're set to go. Hope this helps somebody. Find it useful. Like, share, subscribe.